Good morning, America, and welcome to Bridging the Gap. And I'm your host, George G. Money Willis. It's a beautiful day outside as usual, and it's about 3 days before Christmas. But I really got to talk to you guys about our boys, man. We really got to pay attention to our boys. I put on my blog yesterday that our families come first, and it's so important to hug our children and tell them we love them. Especially our boys. You need to hug the boys. If you have a son, a nephew, or a cousin, or just a boy next door, hug him. And I'm not talking about sexually, so don't get stupid. But just hug him, because we are losing our men. Over 60% of boys are dropping out of school. And it's not really their fault. They have changed the educational system because we wanted to keep up with the Japanese, Chinese, Australians, and all these people. So they changed the educational system without giving our boys the proper tools to succeed. And then when they wasn't succeeding, whether you know it or not, when they get to the 9th grade, they hold them back because most schools are judged and they get their federal funds based on test scores at the 10th grade level. So because the boys were not passing, they hold them back in the 10th grade. So when they go ahead and pass them to the they hold them back in the 9th grade, so when they pass them on to the 10th grade, they're legally old enough to drop out of school without being criticized. So they drop out of school in the 10th grade. We're losing over 60% of our boys in the educational system. And guess what, people? It's not just black boys. We're losing white boys. We're losing Hispanic boys. The girls are succeeding. And believe it or not, they're not succeeding at 100%, but they are succeeding a whole lot more than the boys are. So we need to put a focus on the boys. So some women might say, why is that so important? I don't care, as long as the girl, I'm succeeding. Well, you can't live in this world alone. God didn't create us like that. What was the first person that God created? Adam. Then he created Eve. That doesn't make Eve less valuable, but he created us to be together. So come on, people. We need to pay attention. We can do something individually. Just do what you can do. Quit worrying about what everybody else doing. Prime example, everybody worried about Barack. He made a tremendous amount of progress yesterday. Are you talking about that? What he did. So quit worrying about Barack and the politicians. They're doing their job. They're getting paid a lot of money to do it. What are you doing? Today you should make a difference. You see, I put a picture of me and my son on my computer today. My son is getting ready to go in the Navy, and he goes in May 3rd, 2011. And this is my youngest son, and I love him very much. I have 3 sons, Miguel, Gabriel, and Ryan. Ryan is my youngest son. And, you know, they're doing their thing, and I love my sons, and I tell them on a daily basis, because that doesn't cost anything. I used to think that buying them things and providing and spending money it showed a level of love to them, but it's not that. You know, they just want to be hugged. They just want attention, and they want to be told that they're loved. Now, if you're a man and you got responsibilities, you should take care of your responsibilities. But before you do all that, I mean, at least communicate with your children. We're losing our boys. They're in the street robbing and killing and going to jail, and now they think going to jail is not that big of a deal. Come on. Do something, men. Do something, ladies. And ladies, let the men participate. Let them be a part of the kid's life. I promise you this. Even if he's not paying child support, if you let him be a part of the kid's life, eventually he will pay child support. And guys, I'm not trying to make an excuse or justify you not taking care of your responsibility. Quit being a daddy and be a man. Be a father. Step up to the plate. Man up. Dude, man up. You should. take care of your responsibilities. But ladies, don't stand in the way of the communication. Don't stand in the way of the process. Let the man participate in the kid's life. And guys, participate. I could slap you upside the head, dude, for not taking care of your responsibilities. If you wasn't ready to be a father, you shouldn't have slept with her. So please, be responsible. Be a man. Man up. Alright? Our boys need us. Alright? Our cubs need us. So step up. And we're going to continue to bridge the gap.